Everyone. Good morning, Director sir. Good morning, Bholanath Dutta sir. Dear students, it's a wonderful day for us because we have Professor Bholanath Dutt.
At the outset, let me extend my heartfelt thanks and gratitude to Chairman Koshy Group of Institution, the Chief Executive Officer KGI, Professor Dr. A. Ravi, the Director of Koshy Institute of Management and Research, Professor Raghavendra sir, host for today's session, esteemed faculty members, and my dear loving future managers. Thank you so much for this wonderful opportunity to share my experience and learn from all of you through your active participation and in the question answer session. I'll request all of you to please feel free to participate in the session once I complete my deliberation. At the end, I would like to take a lot of questions from all of you. I think that would now have a 360-degree knowledge sharing for today's interactive session. As Dr. Ravi sir mentioned about the theme on today's talk, so I have given the theme as winning strategies because everyone in our lives we want to become a winner in our chosen field. I thank you, all of you, to take up the MBA course at KGI, one of the prestigious and leading institutions in Bangalore and in India. Welcome all of you for first year's MBA program, and my special compliments to all of you during this unprecedented time, your commitment, passion to pursue higher education and taking up the admission for the MBA program. It's wonderful start, it's wonderful determination and your perseverance to achieve something in life. As I said, that today's topic is winning strategies, how to become a winner of life. So when I say life, it doesn't mean that you only want to get a good job, earn a lot of money, name and fame. At the same time, you need to have a very happy, peaceful personal life. Then only you can become a winner for life. To start with, I'm sure that all of you must have read the book You Can Win by Steve Khera. And on the cover page, there is a fantastic quote by him. He said that winners don't do different things, they do things differently. It talks about there are a lot of activities in your MBA program, whether it's a project work, it's a presentation, student seminar, whatever activities are there, you all can become very creative and innovative, each one of you in doing that particular work, whether it is a presentation, you can make ensure how beautifully the PPT can be prepared with some graphics, with some videos. If it is a group discussion, you can become very innovative to put across your views. If it is a management game, debate, role play, everywhere you will find out there are new ways to present yourself. I think that's everyone will try to do in the similar way, but each one of you need to become different, need to become creative and innovative. That is very, very important from the day one. He also said another fantastic quote from Steve Khera. He says, a life not by default, but a life by designing. We don't have any say, right, about our birth, about your financial condition or socioeconomic status, but each one of us has the power if we can have the determination and dream and the need for achievement, we can excel. Each one of us can excel and defy the situations in and around us. A life by designing, and that interest, that initiative, you have to take from the day one. The first few weeks of MBA program is very, very critical for all of you, because this is the time when you set up your mindset. This is the time when you design your thinking, you design your career path, you dream what you want to become in life. So these few weeks are very, very important. And I'm sure, because all of you are great warriors, winners by now itself, because you have defeated the challenges popped up due to COVID-19 situations and come forward, have taken admission into MBA program. An MBA program by itself is a very comprehensive program which can make oneself a complete human being. If you look at the curriculum of MBA program, you will see that it is a mix of social science, management, there are mathematical models, engineering aspect like operation and research management, anthropology, there are values, ethos, corporate social responsibility. So this program itself been designed in such a way which helps a person to become successful in life. So, all of you are privileged and blessed that you have the opportunity to pursue your higher education, the MBA program, that too in one of the premier institution, Koshy group of institutions. It's a great time. It's a time for celebration. And I also know that there are challenges during these days that we all are online. But you all are quite smart and very swift, adaptable, and flexible to defy the situations and able to come online and attend your sessions on a regular basis. That shows your interest, that shows your ability to learn the technology fast and put in practice. This itself starting off your MBA program. So I congratulate once again all of you to 2 years MBA program in Koshy Group of Institution. Now, if I like to talk about the agenda for today's interactive session, so let me just say a few things which we'll try to address in today's session. The first one is the attitude. That is very, very important. And I'm sure that you all have very strong positive attitude, because you have taken admission during this difficult time, you are attending sessions online. It shows your positive attitude. Attitude determines your altitude, the popular saying as it goes. The next is success, the winning strategies, how you can become a successful person in your life. The third aspect is motivation, how you can remain motivated during your life. That's very, very important. How to think and dream creatively. Each one of us today, we need to become creative. We need to dream big and do big in life. I think these are broadly four areas which determine a person's success in life. Now, if you want to talk about the attitude, there is a beautiful saying about attitude. If you had a magic wand and there was one thing that you would like to change that would give you a cutting edge in the marketplace, resulting in increased productivity and profits? What would it be? It is nothing but your attitude. Attitude is very, very important. You will have a lot of challenges during your 2 years MBA program, and thereafter incorporate in your personal life. But having a positive mindset, the positive frame of mind, take the things as it comes and find out solutions for that particular problem or challenge. I think that's very, very important instead of being frightened or pushing the problem aside. That will invite some more problems in your life. I think any problem comes up, that's an opportunity for you to find out new ways and means to address the problem. And in the process, you learn a lot of new things. Number one. And number two, you are able to address the problem being positive, having strong attitude, positive frame of mind. A study attributed to Harvard University found that when a person gets a job, 85% of the time it is because of their attitude, and only 15% of the time because of how smart they are and how many facts and figures they know. And surprisingly, almost 100% of education expenses are on teaching facts and figures, which account for only 15% of success in work. Whenever you go for any placement interview, the 85% weightage is given on your attitude. Because if you look at the environment, it's changing so fast in terms of technology, in terms of management practices, in terms of people's needs and preferences, lifestyle. The society is undergoing a continuous change. And in this process, one has to be very agile, one has to be very adaptive and flexible, and having positive attitude to pick up the new tools, new techniques fast, understand it, conceptualize it, and then implement it in real life situation. I think that is very, very important for all of us. Now, if in any organization, if an employee says, I cannot do it, if some task is assigned, there may be now two possible meanings of this particular sentence, I cannot do it. Are they saying they don't know how to do, or they don't want to do? If they are saying that they don't know how to do it, so that becomes a training issue. That means they need some skill development, training and development to execute that particular task. But if they know but they are not willing to do it, that becomes an attitude. That's why World Economic Forum, it says that if today's generation, they have one particular quality, then they don't need anything else in their life. What is that particular quality? This quality is your learnability, the ability to learn fast and put it into action. I think that is very, very important because everything is changing so fast. Look at this pandemic. The school colleges not working since March. 7 8 months are over. Initially, there were a lot of challenges to adapt to new technologies. Teachers, students, they never thought ever that they will come online and have their regular classroom activities on online platform. But people have learned very fast. Corporate world working online, they have responded very swiftly to this challenge. I think this is learnability, the ability to learn fast. If you look at the MBA program, fundamentally it stands on three legs. One is your fundamental knowledge. You will have the elementary subjects in your first two semester, the principle of management, marketing management, financial management, all the basic subjects. And these subjects are the foundation for your second year specialization areas. So, fundamental knowledge on each subject must be very, very clear, and you must be very, very thorough. The second aspect is your conceptual skills. If you study one particular subject, and if you are given a case study or one critical discussion questions or one problem, then you must be able to put into action your knowledge which you have learned from that particular subject to analyze the case and present a solutions. So that conceptual skill is very, very important. So your fundamental knowledge, your conceptual skills, and third one today which has become very, very important is your technical knowledge. Each one of us has to be very, very tech savvy. That's very, very important. Now, if I see today, the whole world is going for digital transformation. You look at the industry, the companies which have strong digital presence, the online presence, they are excelling. And all those companies which don't have their online presence, they are trying to come on board online and try to sell their products and services. I think that's fantastic. Today, the telemedicine has become so popular. You will find out a lot of application based medical services have come into market during this time so that people being at home can take the medical services from the hospitals and the doctors. And even in the area of educational technology, you will find out so many startups during these days, those who are catering to the service to the academic world, to the students, the teachers, the institutions. I think that's something very, very creative, innovative, and very timely intervention to beat this unprecedented challenge and the problems which are created out of this peculiar situation. So, three aspects all of you must remember during your 2 years MBA program. Your fundamental knowledge must be very, very thorough. You must be very, very clear. Your conceptual skills, okay, that has to be crystal clear. Given a particular situation, you should be able to put your fundamental knowledge, try to analyze and present the situation or give a solutions to the problem. And third one is the technical knowledge. That's why almost all institutions, even in your institutions, you will find out the digital marketing certification program. You will have the business analytics, okay, and some places they are having some expert lecture on virtual reality, augmented reality, artificial intelligence, because these are the technologies which are very popular and in maximum use in today's time. And there may be no more new technologies will come up. So we need to be very, very tech savvy. That's one area we have to be very, very clear. Factors that determine our attitude. Which are the factors that determines our attitude? Definitely our home, right? Our home has some positive or negative influences, but we have to defy that particular situation if there is negative influences. The college, you'll find out the peer pressure. Your friends are excelling in some subjects in some areas, and maybe someone is not able to do properly, so that person need not have any guilt feeling or should not have any low motivation. He should come up, try to learn fast, and perform. Then there are media, television, newspaper, magazine, radio, movies, from where a lot of we get a lot of inputs, which also creates some problems in our attitude. Definitely, the cultural background, our tradition, belief, social environment, political environment. So, all these factors have some say or impact on our attitude. But being a management student, I think we must have an open mind to accept the positive things and not to accept the negative influences. We have to be very, very rational, reasonable, logical in our approach. That's why you all are future management leaders. So whatever influences till now we have in our lives, in our personality, in our behavior, we must be able to know, rationalize those, correct if there is some negative aspects, try to make it a strong point, your core competency, and overcome all the negative influences and develop a very positive attitude. Like many students, when they go for placement interview, sometimes some questions are asked, but students may not be able to reply those questions. So you need not say that no, give some wrong answer. You can always say that I don't know answer for this, but definitely I can study, I can learn, and I can come back. So everyone did not know everything in this world, right? But basic things you must know. Okay, there is no excuse in that. But some questions we may not be knowing. We are learning. That's why today the lifelong learning is so important for all of us. As a teacher, we all learn. We are the best students. We have to learn faster than you so that we can address you in the classroom. We can clear your doubts. That's very, very important. Now, if you look at your curriculum, you have your syllabus, right? One is curricular activities. Whatever is there in your fourth semester, you will study. Your teachers will give their best to make you understand. There will be a lot of activities also in the classroom. Then you have co-curricular activities in the MBA program. Very, very important co-curricular activities to develop your personality, your leadership skills, your team building skills, your participation skills, your presentation skills, your communication skills, how you can become stress free, your public speaking skills. Okay, all those things can be developed through your co-curricular activities like role play, management games, debate, right? Then you may have innovation club. Okay, so all these journal review are the co-curricular activities which all of you will go through. And then you have extracurricular activities. These are also very important. Extracurricular, your sports, right? Extracurricular activities, you will have cultural fest, you will have management fest. So these are extracurricular activities which also helps a person to learn new skill sets, to be with the people, to work in team, to come out with innovative ideas, right? So your curricular activities, your co-curricular activities, and extracurricular activities are very, very important. And today, entrepreneurship skills have taken a center stage in almost all of the programs, and in management programs, it's very, very critical. We may not get a job, but always, if we have that kind of burning desire and mindset and attitude to do something of ourselves, then each one of us can become a successful entrepreneur. We can start our enterprise, address some real time issues, address some social problems, add values, right? Become successful in life. And many students today, in almost cutting across all category of institutions, tier 1, 2, and 3, today we see there is a surge of entrepreneurial activities in the academic campus, and that's a positive note. That's a positive note. And you also have in KGI entrepreneurship development cell to support this entrepreneurial journey of the students. So that's also another area which you need to really look into. If you really, or maybe some students, they will have their family business. You can always learn management tools and techniques during your 2 years program. Go back and join your family business. Okay, that's also another way look into. Many students may like to pursue higher studies, right? Higher studies in terms of your PhD or some other programs. Definitely, that's also a good choice if you want to be into the research, if you want to be into the academics, or learn more knowledge, more insights. So, there are plenty of opportunities today for the management students, but the issue is your attitude. How do you take it up? How do you address the challenge? How you look up? Okay, so that's really very, very important. Our behavior changes according to our experiences with people and events in our life, right? People say that attitude is very difficult to change, but attitudes change over a period of time through the people, the environment, in the institutions, and with the influence of your teachers, your mentors. Okay, attitudes also change slowly over a period of time. When you understand the world in a better way, you get a lot of insights from different subjects, from different experts who will be visiting your campus. Definitely these attitudes also can be changed. It's not that attitudes can never be changed. Now today is attitude. If we look at the corporate, you will find out that there are many studies by CII, SHM, and different regulatory bodies which says that around 20% management students are really employable and 15% engineering students are employable, right? Those who are eligible to get the job. And this study shows that they may be good at subject, okay, or facts and figures. That's your hard skills. But the soft skills and the life skills, these are very, very important. What is soft skilled and the life skills? Like emotions, right? Your EQ, emotional quotient. It's not only the IQ, but your EQ, your SQ, the social quotient. Some people say your spiritual quotient, your HQ, the happiness quotient, how happy you are, whether you are a happy soul or not. Your happiness should reflect no on your face, right? Everybody wants to talk with a happy person, is it not? It is highly contagious. So your communication skills, how do you manage the stress, how do you work into the team, how do you pick up what I said in the beginning, the learnability, the ability to learn fast. So these soft skills, which are also known as life skills, these are very, very important for success. Because whatever we study in our curriculum, those are fundamental knowledge. But over a period of time, the tools, techniques, expectations, people's behavior change very fast in the corporate world. So it is necessary that we pick up these skill sets. These are essential for the success. Success is no mystery, right? But simply the result of consistently applying some basic principles. The reverse is just as true. Failure is simply a result of making a few mistakes repeatedly. Success has different connotations, right? For one person, what is success, that need not be success for another person. And I'm sure that you must have watched the movie Three Idiots, no, which says that you should pursue your dream. Management students, not everyone joins, right, the corporate world. They can pursue their dream, they can become entrepreneur. That's what no I emphasized, to become an entrepreneur, pursue your own dream. To some people, success might mean wealth. To others, it is recognition, good health, happy family, satisfaction, and peace of mind. What this really tells us is that success is subjective. It can mean different things to different people. That's why success we can define as is the progressive realization of a worthy goal. And success is journey, right? You can't achieve something now for your 2 years MBA program. Your objective may be to get FCD, first class distinction, get a good job. Okay, once you get the job, then it's a journey. How you become an assistant manager, manager, vice president, president, CEO of a company, right? So this is a continuous journey. And to become successful during this journey, one thing is very important, that we all need to continuously learn new things, new concepts, new tools and techniques to become relevant. I think that's very, very important. We should be contemporary, we should be relevant, and we should be ahead the learning curve. We need to foresee what kind of challenges will come in the coming days, and how we can become proactive, right? How we can take preemptive decision to develop our skill set well in advance, so that the situation comes, we can become no the leader. We can become the leader to address those challenges and become successful in life. That's very, very important. The second agenda, what I was talking about, attitude, then the winning age. In order to get the winning age, we need to strive for excellence, not perfection, right? Many people talk about perfection, and to get 100% perfection, their life gets wasted, right? So we need to strive for excellence. Striving for perfection is neurotic. Strive for excellence is progress, because there is nothing that can be done better or improved. There is a beautiful quote.
Target, balik di
The
Chester.
improvement, the
And
biggest
booking system.
the biggest room for improvement, we can always improvise, right? We can always improvise whatever we are doing. And the biggest room in this world is for the room for improvement. We don't need to improve 1000% in any one area. We all need to improve 1% in 1000 different areas, which is a lot easier. That means essentially it talks about multi-skilling. It talks about multi-skilling. You should have your core competency, and I'm sure that each one of you will be doing the self SWOT analysis: strength, weakness, opportunities, threat. Try to find out your areas of strength, which will become your core competency area. What are the opportunities are there, which you can explore using your areas of strength. And strength, weakness, opportunities and threat. Weakness is your internal, which are the areas you need to improvise, right? And threat is the external. Threat means same thing what I said in the beginning, the changes in the environment. Okay, so using your strength, how you can overcome the threats in the environment, and weakness, the areas for improvised improvement that you must continuously work for, so that you can learn new tools and techniques. And that's very, very important. Every success story is also a story of great failures. Failure is the highway of success, but you should not make same mistake double or triple times, so that would become foolishness, right? That's why there's saying that if you want to succeed, double your failure rates. There is a beautiful story of failure and success. This was a man who failed in business at the age of 21, was defeated in a legislative race at age 22, failed again in business at age 24, overcame the death of his sweetheart at age of 26, had a nervous breakdown at age 27, lost a congressional race at age 34, lost a senatorial race at age 45, failed in an effort to become vice president at age 47, lost a senatorial race at age 49, and was elected president of the United States at age 52. And see, his life story is full of failures, but he was very focused. He was having that patience, perseverance, grit, and determination, hard work. And this man is none other than the Abraham Lincoln. All great people today They all started from zero, right? One day they have not become a great personality. Whether it is Bill Gates, Hewlett Packard, Steve Jobs, okay, whomsoever may be, if you look at their life, you will see that they all started from zero in a very small way. So today is the principle is now in startup activities, start small, scale up first. Faster you have to improvise in terms of attributes of your product and services, in terms of your market delivery, adding values to the lives of the people. I think that's very, very important. If you think you are beaten, you are. If you think you dare not, you don't. If you like to win but think you can't, it's almost you will not be able to succeed. If you think you will lose, you are lost. Find out in the world, we find success begins with a fellow's will. It's all in the state of mind. If you think you are outclassed, you are. You have got to think high to rise. You have got to be sure of yourself before you can ever win a prize. Life's battles don't always go to the stronger and faster man, but sooner or later, the man who wins is the man who thinks he or she can. That's why it's very essential that all of us need to dream big, need to achieve big in life, right? That's the starting point. Then to be that, to reach to that stage, what we are supposed to do right now, to learn the subjects well, to learn the concepts well, to develop the skill set, and continuously keep on adding values in our knowledge, right? That's very, very important so that we can achieve our dream. So it's essential that all of us need to think big. And to do that, always we need to remain highly motivated, because motivation directly links with the productivity. How to remain motivated? See, motivation by and large is intrinsic, right? So if you dream big, if you want to become something great in life, so that itself is enough motivation that will drive you to put extra efforts. It is something that encourages action or feeling. To motivate means to encourage and inspire. Motivation can also mean to turn on or ignite the feeling or action. Motivation is the main driving force in our lives. The greatest enemy of motivation is complacency. We should never become complacent in our life. Whatever we have, okay, let us be happy. No, that's good, right? Small is more philosophy is good. We should not become greedy, but it doesn't mean that we should not have high ambition in life. Complacence leads to frustration, and when people are frustrated, they give up because they cannot identify what is important in their life. Then there are external motivation, comes from outside, such as money, approval of the society, fame, recognition, social status. All those are external motivation. That also have some values, right? People say money is the biggest motivator. Is it not? That also have some values, but intrinsic motivation is very, very important. It is the inner gratification, not for success or winning, but for the fulfillment that comes from having done it. It is a feeling of accomplishment rather than just achieving a goal. So, this motivation, and Peter Drucker said regarding motivation, right? We need to get motivation every time, every morning, right? Like we need to take bath every day. So we need some kind of motivation every day to remain effective and the productive. And this may be intrinsic motivation, definitely. That's very, very important. Your inner drive and urge to do something in life. And then comes the external motivation, the recognition, prize, award, appreciations. All those are also equally important. How to think and dream creatively. I think this part is very, very important. The last part of the today's agenda. The first one was attitude. The second one was your winning age. Okay. All of us need to become a winner for life. And third one is how you can become creative and innovative. The first step to become creative and innovative, you must believe that it can be done, whatever you are thinking in your mind. To do anything, we must first believe it can be done. Believing something can be done sets the mind into motion to find out a solution for that. Okay, so if you don't believe it, then you cannot take the first step, right? So that's very, very important. The second step, don't let tradition paralyze your mind. Be receptive to new ideas. As I said in the beginning, once you have joined the MBA program, you should not carry any luggage or any no unnecessary thoughts in your mind. You should have open mind so that you can receive new insights, new informations, right, in your mind. That's very, very important. Be progressive, whatever you do it. Step three, ask yourself every day, right? How can I do better in life? There is no limit for self improvement, and no one can say that I know everything, right? I'm the best of the best in the world. No one can no say that. When you ask yourself how I can do better, sound answers will appear. You will find out answers by yourselves. So that's very, very important. Step 4, ask yourself how can I do more? Capacity, by and large, is the state of mind. Asking yourself this kind of questions puts our mind to work to find now new ways to address some existing problem. Step 5, practice asking and listening. That's very important. Ask and listen, and you will obtain new insights, new information. Be open to new ideas and new thoughts. Step 6, stretch your mind, get stimulated. Associate with people who can help you to think of new ideas, new ways of doing things. Mix with people of different occupational and social interest. That will give you wider perspectives. In today's world, we need to become creative, and there are so many ways we can become creative. As I said in the beginning, the way you make a presentation, PPT presentation, you can become highly creative. In your exam, the way you write the answer for the questions, you can become creative by drawing some sketch and diagram. And the way you write the answers by making the paragraphs, by highlighting the main points, I think there are so many ways to become creative and innovative, whatever we do it. You visit, go to any company for industrial visit, you get new ideas. From your teachers, you get new ideas, thoughts. Some news, media, so many things are happening, you get new ideas. Okay. So there are so many ways wherein new ideas can come, and you must be open to it. I think that's very, very important. You must be able to receive those ideas, understand those ideas, then able to put into practice those ideas. That's very, very important. So the MBA program, as I said in the beginning, is a very comprehensive 360-degree no approach wherein we can develop 360-degree personality in terms of your no behavior, presentations, or your knowledge. I think this program is itself is a lifetime achievement, but not all MBAs are successful, right? To become successful, you should have, as I mentioned, the different qualities, the positive attitudes of mind, the winning mindset, those things you must have, okay, then only definitely you can become successful. So the driving point for today's interactive session, I'll open up for question answer, is it's a worth decision you have taken during this difficult time of COVID-19. You have enrolled yourself to MBA program. It itself shows your interest, right? It itself shows your determination and your mindset. That's very, very important. The second point is be positive, have positive frame of mind. Okay, so definitely you can address lot of challenges in your life. The third point, certain skill sets, not only your IQ, but your general behavior, the SQ, the social quotient, the happiness quotient, the EQ, emotional level, stress management, all those things are very, very important. Four, you need to become creative and innovative. Five, you must have the winning strategies. You should be able to dream big, think big, develop a career path, career planning, what you want to become in life, and accordingly you should make a strategy to reach to that level, what I'm supposed to do right now from day one in your campus, MBA campus. That's very, very important. Your journey already started, right? So I thanks once again the KGI team for the wonderful learning opportunity extended to me to share my experience with all the future leaders today present in this interactive session. So I've spoken something on these three different areas. It would be worth that I open up this session for some questions so that no, it would be more interactive. Thank you so much once again, Professor Raghavendra.
Thank
Now
you.
I
Thank
open
you,
up this
sir.
session. I open up this session for question, please.
Yes, my dear students.